Throughout this video, you will have a better understanding about Ho'oponopono with my own experiences and some comments from Dr. Vitale.
If I have a problem with anybody out there, the problem's in me. It's my perception that is causing me pain. I clean my perception and the outer will get better.
Like many, the first time I heard about Ho'oponopono was through a book and a seminar called Zero Limits, written by Dr. Vitale and Dr. Hew Len. It took me over 5 years to understand the meaning of healing through Ho'oponopono. If you've never heard about it, I doubt one video will help you understand the power of this practice in total, but it is an excellent way to start. In a nutshell, those 4 phrases should clean whatever is in yourself that needs healing by taking 100% responsibility for your life.
One is you have to accept total responsibility for whatever you're noticing. So if you don't like whoever's in the political party right now and you're blaming them for everything, not in Ho'oponopono. In Ho'oponopono, you have to look within yourself and say, some part of me helped create this. And if I don't like it, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. Please heal it, please clear it, please remove it.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. These short phrases are part of a healing technique I practice daily. It's known as Ho'oponopono, a node practice from Hawaii, which helps through gratitude and forgiveness to resolve past hurts and wounds. The word may sound complicated at first, but the practice is simple and easy. Ho means healing, and Ponopono means tidying up, correcting. My name is Rose, and welcome to my channel.
Saying thank you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and I love you to the great something. I am not speaking to another person, and I never say them out loud, and I would never say them to you. If I had a problem with you, I wouldn't be saying it directly to you. I wouldn't walk up to you and say, hey, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. You would have no clue.
I find important to explain that Ho'oponopono is not a religion. It can be practiced by everyone without any restrictions. There are no strict rules about how or where we can do this. Now you might be asking, what is Ho'oponopono and the meaning of using those 4 simple phrases? There is no particular order, but I will share how I practice. Feel free to do what suits you. So when we say, I'm sorry, it's not about mistakes. You are saying sorry for holding on to negative emotion, for letting it affect the purity of who you are, and for holding on to whatever emotion you may feel. Anger, hurt, resentment, guilt, shame, sadness. It doesn't matter whose fault the situation was, or even if something awful happened to you. You can apologize for yourself. When you say it with your heart and mean it, you should experience the healing power that this simple phrase carries. The second phrase is, please forgive me. It's saying I'm sorry in a deeper level. It could be that you are asking your inner self or a divine being for forgiveness. Feel the power of these words with love and remind yourself why you are sorry and mean it. The third one is I love you. This is when you let unconditional love heal you. Love yourself, your world around you, the air you breathe, people, regardless of who they are. Love is a wonderful and powerful emotion. And the last one for me, thank you. The gratitude you are showing is for life and the experiences that shape us. You will experience that negative feeling going away quicker than you ever thought it could be possible. The idea is to increase gratitude habits, to resolve past hurts and wounds, and find a state of inner peace, tranquility, and prosperity. For example, thoughts about a broken marriage, fight in the family, trauma at work, or a great disappointment with a friend. all those things can impact some of our decisions. Everything we live somehow remains engraved in us. Bad experiences mark us and can limit our present and future if not taken care of. So the intention of practicing Ho'oponopono is to forgive both yourself and others. Forgiveness is not about who was right or wrong. It's about letting go of the emotional hurt so that the negative feeling that is draining you can stop. As incredible as it might sound, this technique can make your day-to-day life less stressful through mental and spiritual cleansing. You should repeat it until you feel good and free of those thoughts. The most important thing is the true intention. Only you know how much you need and how much strength you should put into each practice. Try to focus on the healing process only, not worrying about the result. This will come naturally. It may take longer for some people and shorter for others. It doesn't matter. It's important never to compare yourself with anyone else.
What is I'm experiencing as a problem in me, and if I'm willing to be 100% responsible, then there's a process called Ho'oponopono that can be erased.
And also, don't give up. Please remember, our hearts need to be open to accept changes. I hope that if you decide to start this practice, you will have great results and your healing process works perfectly, just like works for me.
I have heard from tens of thousands of people who have used these 4 statements for money problems, relationship problems, health problems, animal problems, employer problems, business problems, world problems, everything. And what's happening is there's a couple fundamental concepts. One is you have to accept total responsibility for whatever you're noticing. So if you don't like whoever's in the political party right now and you're blaming them for everything, not in Ho'oponopono. In Ho'oponopono, you have to look within yourself and say, some part of me helped create this. You do this for whatever is surfacing in your life. You got a relationship problem, somebody at work, an employer, employee, health problem, anything like that. You notice that you're noticing it. The therapist used to say, have you ever noticed that when there's a problem, you are there? Meaning you're the common denominator. You are participating in this problem unknowingly. So you take responsibility for it, even not knowing how you are responsible in whatever crazy way. So you take responsibility like, okay, I see that I'm not getting along with my sister, but it's not my sister, it's my perception of my sister. The problem's over here. The sister is a trigger. The trigger is here in me. It all goes back to everything we've been talking about. It's all inside, and it's coming from a belief. One way to change that belief, that perception, is with Ho'oponopono. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Saying it to the divine, the great something, the great mystery.
If this video helped you in any way, please don't forget to share with others that also wish to live the extraordinary life they deserve. Thank you so much for watching and have a lovely day.